I'm doing alright, how are you?
Good. Come on in, what's up?
I've just been trying to get a hold of you guys for a few days. Had a question.
Okay, come on
Some
in.
comments and concerns.
Yep. What's up?
I'm Cedric at 2900 Northwest 6.
Oh, we were just talking about you.
Awesome. You got my
I
voicemail?
think you were on my list. I'm like, did we ever get a hold of Cedric about
No,
what
yeah.
to do with this car?
No, we
We
haven't.
drove a lot on Friday, but we're excited.
Right.
That's
okay.
fair. And-
2900 Northwest 6. Right?
Well, and that's fair. There's nothing in the
there's-
storage unit. That's understandable.
Yeah.
That led me to my concern about our lease agreement, where it states nothing about the 2 vehicles per driveway, and as long as it's not junked and it has visible.
No, but it does state that you park in the driveway. It doesn't say you can park anywhere else.
I'm in the driveway.
So, okay, you're in the driveway.
Right.
Then in the community guidelines,
Correct.
it states that you can't have campers, trailers, boats,
It's a van.
RVs, any of that stuff.
It's a van.
So, okay, it's a cargo van,
Right.
like you use it for
For
oh,
work.
So it's like a van.
It's a van.
Like
Yes, it's.
50
You guys drove by
passenger?
it. It's a van.
Okay, so I'll have to drive by and see, but
Who was it that drove by the other day?
was it Addison?
I'm not sure.
Was it tagged or what?
No, I was leaving and then they drove right past, and as I left, they stopped right at my house. It was like shortly after we called, and I never heard back. I figured you guys were stopping in order to see if it was small enough to fit in a spot or something.
Maybe.
But if it wasn't, I
it
should have got a
wasn't me, but
call.
We
right?
drive all over the community
Right.
every single day. That's
Right,
our
right.
job. So I don't know that we were specifically driving past yours.
You
but
were.
Yeah, Addison. Okay. But Addison and I did both go down and walk that lot.
Okay.
And we were like, okay, is there a spot down here? To be honest with you, I
That's
wouldn't
fine.
want you parking down there. And because it's a mess down there.
That's understandable.
And I'm just worried about honestly, nails and
Liability.
I would just worry about your vehicle. I told Addison, I go, I wouldn't park
People
down
have a
there.
whole bunch of stuff in there right now, and
Yeah.
they've just been pulling stuff in and out, and I'm like, we were afraid to pull our car all the way in there because we were afraid
I
to
didn't
put
pull
nails
my car all the way in
That's
there. I was
fine.
like, well, okay. I'm
That's
stopping now.
understandable. I just want to make sure that I wasn't doing anything wrong if I were to bring in the paperwork that says it's legal.
Okay, is
Um,
it
Is it the
licensed?
front of it?
It is hobbyist licensed, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's legal. It's not scrap or junk.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
by
And you
state
drive it
ordinance.
periodically?
I can move it periodically, not a problem. It's
Okay.
currently
Is it missing the front of it? I thought it was missing.
it's missing a bumper.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And it's in the driveway. It's
Right.
not in the grass.
Not in the grass at all.
And so I'll cruise by, but what was your thought? Okay, what caused you to want it moved?
I'm painting it also because I noticed it's baby blue on the bottom, and that's
Okay.
it might not have been you directly, but everybody got the note on their door.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
everybody did.
Everybody
Yeah,
did,
yeah.
right.
So
But that
basically-
note, it says 2 vehicles only per driveway, which isn't in our lease agreement.
Well,
So that's where my
most
concern is.
people have 2 parking spots, is what
Yeah.
it said. So most people can only fit 2 cars in the driveway because the driveways are.
So
meant
if
to
you
hold
can
2 cars.
fit more,
So if you can fit
it's
more
legal.
without it being on the grass, then
right,
that's
that's
one
the thing, it was
But
grass.
Everyone's allotted at least 2 parking spots. But
Okay.
we have people who seem to think that they can park a car in the grass, a car in the driveway, a car in the driveway, a car in the grass.
Right, and I was one of those people originally, and that's why
Yeah.
I had a Jeep and that van there,
Yeah.
and only 2 wheels were on the grass, and that we had
Yeah.
moved it all around for you
Yeah, as
guys,
long
not
as
a
it's
problem.
all on the pavement, in the driveway, we're fine.
Okay, now, in order to view the licensing
Mhm.
for the vehicle, it's either Googling my name, the address, or I can bring you a copy of it.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
It's public information.
it's a hobby.
obvious-
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I mean, as long as we have that, I guess,
And
it's kind of what the historic tags would it be?
Yeah.
Kind of like it,
Our
yeah.
hobbyist ones, do they have to be relicensed every year?
Every 6 months. And
Oh,
and they
6
only allow you 2. They only allow you a year to fix your vehicle.
To fix your vehicle and
Exactly.
then it has to go?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. If you want to shoot us, you can screenshot it and email it over
Another
to
option
us
might
or bring
be
it in.
When you're not
Okay.
moving it, if you just wanna buy one of those car covers, because if it's covered, then that was another, I think, exception is if it's covered.
Okay.
So that way they can't see if it's,
Right,
that way the
per
guys-
state ordinance, but
Yeah.
in your guys' agreement, it says unsightly.
Yes.
as well, so
Yeah.
you can interpret that as unsightly. So that's why I
Yeah.
haven't done that.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on which way, well, I don't want it like tarped, like tarps look.
Right,
if
but
you
an
put
actual car cover,
that'd be
right.
one thing. I mean, it depends on which way it looks better, I think.
I'm
I thought
painting
the
it.
whole front of the car was missing.
No, just the front bumper is missing.
Okay.
It's ugly now because it's white and it has the original paint job on it. I have the paint. It's raining though.
Gotcha.
So that's the only reason it's not
Are you a
painted.
painter?
I was.
Oh.
I do a lot of my own stuff.
I was like, look at his sweatshirt.
Are you a painter?
Yeah,
Guy
painter,
knows what he's doing.
drywall,
He's
all
got
that
paint on
stuff.
his sweatshirt, so
Yep.
he's a painter. Cedric, there's my email if
Awesome.
you need to email or anything if you've been trying to call. Sometimes the phone here is crazy.
I understand.
So sometimes
We're always
if you
sitting here
can't
like we're
get
talking to you, you
through.
can hear the phone blowing
Yeah,
up.
it's still ringing right behind me. I was like, stop
No, I
it.
can't.
So you can always email me. I'm Jill Addison.
Nice to meet you guys.
She's the assistant property manager. So, yeah, you can email either one of us if you have a question about it.
Okay,
But as long as the cars are in the driveway and not on the grass
okay.
and they're licensed.
And we're
we
worried about
typically do
tearing
one.
up the grass, right? That's our dilemma?
Yes.
Okay,
Correct.
so I heard that you guys encourage gardens?
Yes.
Okay, so where does that lie in with,
That
because
is
I,
keeping it pretty, not turning it into mud.
okay, so what about the, like, if you guys have driven past my house, you guys know about the mud piles?
Yes.
On each side of the house?
Yeah. Mhm.
So I personally took my time and everything to pull the mound that's on the front end of the trailer
Mhm.
and level it out.
Mhm.
So it's mud.
Do
But
you
it
need
was-
grass seed?
Yeah, sure, I'll take
Or are you
it.
trying to turn it into a garden?
Well, I mean,
Because normally
I'm
the
not gonna-
gardens.
I'm only gonna
okay,
be
if you're
here for
doing
the
a
rest of my
garden,
lease,
Normally
so
the
like-
gardens are to the back of the house.
Okay, and
Except
see,
in
that's
Northwest
right
Texas,
next
I
to
don't
my
know that you
porch.
get very much sunlight back there.
Only for half the day.
Yeah,
Right,
so it might be better to do it, you could do it like on the back side, would you get very much sun?
The
Are you
most
back
sun
over
I
your
get
steps?
is actually right there. If I were to do a garden, it's right along the porch where I filled
Okay.
in.
Okay, and you were
There's
thinking,
not-
not vegetable garden, but more like
Yeah,
flowers.
vegetable. No,
Okay,
like
okay.
cucumber, pepper along the porch, and like
Right.
sunflower and watermelon or something.
Yeah, as long as you keep it up, don't let it full of weeds. Like we
Oh no,
like
I'm,
we like it when people take care of their stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like a lot of people, like last year we had some people like, oh, I'm gonna start a garden. Okay, great. Well, then it ended up like a garden of weeds, and they didn't weed it, and we're like, okay, well maybe this.
yeah,
is
no,
And it
that's,
looks like-
that's not me.
And
Not
it's
at all.
blue flame those too, that.
Yes, do it my way.
It's like, you need to whack that down every year. It's not a perennial, it won't grow back.
It won't
Just
grow
whack
back.
it down.
Yeah.
That looks horrid.
Some dead tomato bushes all over.
I haven't even planted anything, and I'm pulling.
Well, if you want
still
grass seed, you
pulling
can keep
stuff.
grass seed. Otherwise, if you're wanting to.
I'll keep it in mind. I'll talk.
We have awesome grass seed, so don't buy grass seed. If you want it, come down here.
Okay.
Bring us a container to put it in, like a coffee container or a plastic bag.
Okay.
And we'll fill it up for you free charge, and it's awesome grass.
I might do that for the backside then.
Yeah, if you want to, fine, just let us
Alright,
know.
sounds good.
And then, like, if you do end up planting a garden, if you just want to like put a little border down.
Do a
so
border?
that it's easy-
Okay.
Yeah. so
Alright, sounds
it's Nice and
All right.
uniform.
All right, sounds good. I
Okay,
appreciate
so
you guys'
coming down,
time.
Cedric.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
And I'll
thank
send you
you.
that.
Yes,
No
that'd
problem.
be great.
All right. Have a great day.
Hey, you too.